Hello. It's been a while, so I thought, let's do a cutting video today. I made this yesterday. This is 4 and 20 Blackbirds. My mould is, my little block at the bottom here has got a split in it. Not that it matters because the silicone mould is inside, but that ain't good. So I'm going to have to fix up my moulds before they go wrong completely. So, I got back from Cornwall a couple of weeks ago now, and work has been manic because just before we left I did a release for autumn, so people could order while I was away and I would pack when I got back, but it's taken me 2 weeks to reach a point where I'm, oh shoot, look what I just did. No, I do need a new block of wood. Okay, so put that to the side, get that fixed later. It's another thing to add to the list. So yeah, things have been pretty manic. And I've been making products and, well, bases. I've been making my hair rinse over and over again because I've sold so many bottles of the hair rinse. I have to keep making it, which is fine because it's a quick job, but oh lordy, it's put a little delay on some of my orders. And then I was waiting for some more ingredients, which you know what that's like, another delay on orders. So I've kept everybody up to date and done what I can. And I'm sort of seeing the end is near now for getting all that stuff done. Just having my coffee in my little cup. I don't like this cup, but I do like the strainer. I showed you that thing before. This is my the strainer that comes in the coffee cup. It's great. I've been really enjoying using that. And the coffee, let's start doing a new thing. I'll tell you what coffee I'm drinking. Taylor's of Harrogate, or Harrogate if you're from Harrogate. This is Fika, a roast 3, so it's a strength number 3. I'm only putting this in there just on the off chance that a coffee company might sponsor me. Now, just letting you know what I drink, because this is one of my favourites. This is like an Icelandic coffee. It's just really, really good. So I've been buying that one a lot. And I drink my coffee black with no sugar. No sugar. Okay, so let's cut 4 and 20 Blackbirds. I've got 2 logs. This one looks a lot nicer than the other one. I'll show you it. Well, not a lot nicer, but the colour, the red is on the top, whereas the red's probably inside this one. It's just, I was making them yesterday and it was near the end of the day and the batter started to thicken, so I had to get it in the mould quickly. And then this, yeah, this other one, the top of it was a bit different in colour. Anyway, let's stop rambling and let's get this cut. So I've been back at the gym, as I think I mentioned before, and I've lost some weight already, so I'm really happy about that. I feel a lot healthier, and nice when your jeans don't feel like they're cutting into your gut. They actually feel like they fit properly just by losing that bit of weight. So there you go, there's the first cut there. And yeah, I've been really enjoying going back in the gym. That's really been helping with my mental state as well, because when you get so tired that you have no choice other than to just fall asleep, it's a really nice feeling to know that you're falling asleep because you're so tired from having done something that actually is making a really good difference to your life, you know. So I'm really, really pleased that I managed to push through. I don't really know why I wasn't going. I think I just put it off for so long that it just became like even harder and harder and harder to get back through the door. But then once I had, you realise nothing changes at the gym. It's just you that you have to get motivated, you know. So I'm back in the gym. So I'm really, really pleased about that, and I just feel better all around about everything. It's like you're taking action to do something about the issues that you have with your body, you know. Anyway, enough talk of the gym. I've been watching my Netflix, so I finished Stranger Things. I finished 13 Reasons Why, Series 3, which I actually loved. I thought it was really, really, really good. even though it made me sob and sob and sob. The bit with Tyler, oh crikey. Matt came home once from work on the day that I watched the scene where he opened up to Clay. This is for the people that know what I'm talking about. If you've watched 13 Reasons Why, you'll know about this scene. So he's just opened up and told Clay what happened to him the previous season, and oh god, it was heartbreaking, but so well acted. This is what I mean about this program. It's very teenagery, but it's at the same time it's not, because there's a lot of adult what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's not like just teenager program. It's like there's a lot more besides, and it's a lot harsher than, you know, some stupid teeny bopper program. It's actually really, really good. So I enjoyed that immensely, and now I'm back onto Mindhunter. So I'm on season 1 of Mindhunter, and I think I'm on episode 6. So that's where I'm at the moment as far as Netflix is concerned. And I've also started watching Fargo season 3. Just yesterday I put it on, but I found it a bit strange just to start with. It's because Ewan McGregor is playing 2 characters, and I hate it when they do that in programs. I just don't really like it very much, because he's playing 2 parts that are acting opposite each other in the same room, you know, and I just don't like, I mean, it's clever how they do it, but I don't really rate that kind of thing. I'd rather just see a different actor, you know. I just don't like it. I'm very particular about where I see my shows, you know, and what people do with them. It's like, what did you do that for? Couldn't you afford another actor? Did you pay him double salary? I just don't really like that sort of crap. So anyway, I haven't really given that a good go yet. But you know what I was like about the other Fargos, which I just loved. I loved season 1 and season 2. So that's where we're at with the TV. And book-wise, I'm reading a doctor's account of working with the NHS, in the NHS at a hospital. And it's called This Is Going to Hurt by Adam Kay, I think his name is. And it's his account of his daily doings at a hospital. And if you know anything about the NHS in the UK, you'll know that it's struggling, because the government don't give them enough money in order to cope with the amount of people that are in this country, and that's not being made a priority, and it hasn't been for some time. But the work that the NHS do is incredible, and the doctors and the nurses are incredible and pushed to absolute capacity. But this book really, really shows you what it's like to be a doctor in this day and age in a hospital. And he's fresh out of college, you know, like fresh out of education for, sorry, just checking this out. Yeah, he's fresh and been thrown in at the deep end, and now you're a doctor on a hospital ward. Well, not just one ward, you're all over the place, wherever you need it, you know. And it's just crazy. It's written with such an amount of humour that it's hilarious to read, but the things that he's having to do and think on his feet every minute of every day, to me, is insanity. It's like, you know, 1 minute he's delivering a baby, the next minute he's trying to stop a man coughing on his own blood and dying, you know. It's, and his expertise and the things that he's learned just from being in school, I mean doctor school, whatever you call it, he's having to apply himself with the things that he's learned basically on paper, which is, to me, like, surely you would be given a period of adjustment to go into the NHS and be a doctor, but he's not. He's straight in there. This is, you know, use your expertise, use your knowledge, or not even expertise, because this is his first time on a ward, or actually in a hospital. Christ, I'm rambling. You know what I'm saying. So anyway, it's his account. He's not a doctor anymore. He actually gave it up, but I haven't got that far through the book yet to find out exactly why. I mean, it's obvious that nobody in their right minds could cope with being a doctor. How he had to deal with this stuff is just beyond me. But yeah, I'm interested to see what made him actually bite the bullet and leave in the end. But yeah, it's a very, very interesting read, and very, very, very funny. So luckily he's got a very funny sense of humour and a very high level of intelligence in his ability to write, which keeps you gripped. And it's like written like a diary. Well, it is his diary. He decided to publish what he was writing down. So it's like his day-to-day things that happened, and it's so interesting. It's like the sort of thing that you would never find out unless somebody actually wrote it, and the fact that he wrote it and has published it is like, it's just great. And I love to read things like that. It's so interesting. Anyway, that's about where I'm at the moment. And I'm working on Halloween now. I've got a few batches of soap to make for Halloween, so I'll be back to film some of those. And then we all know what's coming after that, and I don't even want to say the word. I just don't. I'm going to get like through autumn and Halloween first before we get to, let's say, late November, December, shall we? Rather than the C word. Okay, so I'm going to go and I'm going to trim these with my planer, and we shall decide what to make next. I think what will be coming next is Pandemonium, which is just a straight up pour because it goes dark brown, so I'll show that one and we can have another little chat. So I shall let you know in the next video what's going on then. Okay, nice to catch up. I hope everybody's well. I'll see you soon. Ta-ta.